Chris Weidman versus Eryk Anders for a middleweight matchup. Eryk Anders opened up at a minus 185. Now he is a minus 115. Man, I feel like everyone's getting trapped with Chris Weidman here, but you know what? I'm gonna pick Chris Weidman as well. Man, this one I've been going back and forth with this one honestly because I've just seen so many people pick Chris Weidman. I haven't seen many people pick Eryk Anders yet, and I feel like this might be a trap that's being laid out for people who are backing Chris Weidman. But just looking at their skill sets, I think Chris Weidman's obviously just a better fighter. I mean, he is much older though. He's coming off of more injuries, but Eryk Anders, I mean, he's also not the youngest fighter on the card. He's 37. His last fight, this guy went to a decision with Jamie Pickett. I think he also got like dropped against Jamie Pickett. That's not a good sign. They're bringing back the old gloves, right? And Chris Weidman, we saw this guy just throw some blatant eye pokes to get that dub, and he's fighting in Madison Square Garden, New York. He's a native New Yorker. I mean, he's probably going to do anything to win. He might have some bad karma coming his way because Bruno Silva, he's just like made that guy blind pretty much for at least a couple of nights. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Weidman, though, just because I do think that he just has the better skill set. I mean, his striking, he looked much better than he did against Brad Tavares. I feel like he shook off some rust after that loss. And Eryk Anders, I just feel like both of them are going maybe in a little different directions. I feel like Weidman's going on the up, Anders is going on the down. Plus odds and Chris Weidman actually is not that bad. I mean, I think that he was solid there. But this is probably going to be a really close decision, if anything, because both of these guys are probably going to try to make things dirty. It's going to be a lot of dirty boxing, clinching, showing who's the more physical threat. I mean, Eryk Anders, that's his game, right? But I think that Chris Weidman can do that too. And, he's a good wrestler himself. So, yeah, I'm going to go Chris Weidman as well. I'm probably just going to stay away from this, honestly. But if anything, I wouldn't mind Chris Weidman via decision. Let's actually see what that prop is. So Chris Weidman via decision is plus 175. I mean, I'd rather just play that than his money line at this point because, I mean, yeah, if you can get him at plus 160 like some of these people did, then I think that was great. But if you can't get him there, I feel like just getting him at those decision odds would probably be best because I don't see either guy getting knocked out. I don't see either guy being a submission threat in this fight. So, yeah, give me Chris Weidman here via decision. Wouldn't mind a play on his prop, honestly.